Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Chris from Nichols Retirement Empire. Today I am on my way to the dump. This is my third attempt to get to the dump. I got as far as 3 miles away on the second attempt. First attempt, I realized I didn't have a checkbook. You have to have a checkbook to go to the dump. The second attempt, I realized I did not have my wallet because Tammy had gotten my wallet. And when I go to the dump, it usually makes me really think about what I need to throw away. It makes me take a mental kind of evaluation of things. You know, we're getting ready to move here in probably about 6 months. And so we're moving to a smaller house, and I'm trying to kind of pare things down. I need to be very sharp to make the decisions, keep the things that I absolutely need. So I'm at the top of my mental game, which seems odd for me to say because I've just made 2 attempts to go to the dump and I couldn't even get to the dump because of things. But anyway, just take my word for it. I am thinking wise. I'm just right up here today. So since I am in that frame of mind, I'm going to tackle a very controversial subject, a subject that has haunted men and women for a long period of time. A viewer asked me, could you help me? And yeah, I want to help people. So that caught my attention. Can you help me? Yes, I will help you. Can you help me? I don't know what to get my husband for Christmas, and I need help. What are things that would be good to get a man for Christmas? First of all, don't ask him. It's not going to work, because men, you know, when they are thinking, you know, they're kind of focused on one thing. That's why I forgot my wallet and my checkbook, because I was focused on going to the dump. That's all I was focused on. But once men get focused on something, that's it. That's what they're paying attention to. They can't think of 2 things at once. So when you ask them, what do you want for Christmas? You just opened up a whole avenue of it's like everything in the world. It boggles my mind just to think about it. The whole world is just opened up. Anything you want. That just locks me down. I can't think of a single thing. All you can hope that your husband will one day be thinking about it. Go, you know what? This would be pretty cool to get for Christmas. For some crazy reason, he decides that, and he looks at you and he says, I want this for Christmas. Get him that. This is the easiest thing to do, okay? In my experience, in my opinion, and what I know about men, and the way men think, the easiest thing to do is look at your husband. Let's say clothes, okay? Look at your husband and see, what does he wear every day? You know, what does he wear to work? What does he wear, you know, to church? What does he wear? Just look and see what it is. And if he wears it more than once, chances are what you're going to see is he wears it over and over and over. He wears the same things or the same kind of thing over and over. Get him that. Don't try, well, he always wears white shirts, I should get him a blue shirt. No, if he likes to wear white, get him another white shirt. You know, and you think, well, that's just another way. It doesn't matter. That will make him happy. He wears that every day because he likes it. Get him what he likes. Or if he ever says, man, this shirt is so comfortable, sometime later, get that shirt and look at it and see what it is and buy the exact same shirt. You can buy it the exact same color. Buy the exact same thing. Give it to him again, and he will just be happy. If he eats something, you know, if he eats a particular dessert, he says, man, this is really good. Give it to him again. Give it to him forever. He'll never get tired of it. Whatever they like from now on. Generally, you know, for the most part. Now, men do change over time. They're, you know, but that as a rule usually works. And if all else fails, throw his stuff away. Now, that sounds drastic. That sounds bad. But And you think, my husband will know. He's got his favorite, you know, da da da. If it's his favorite, you can get him another one. But when those socks and stuff start getting holes in them, and that underwear starts getting holes in them and all that kind of stuff, it's not really because he likes them. It's that he is too lazy to go get any more. Everybody knows socks get lost, you know, when you're doing laundry and all that. So just throw his stuff away. Now, don't make a show out of it. Don't go in there and, you know, hey, I'm throwing all your old socks. I'm tired of your socks, and this stuff is trash. I'm throwing it in the garbage. He's going to say, no, don't throw away. Don't do it that way. Just do it. Don't tell him. You don't have to, you know, announce it. And then when you get him new stuff, it'll be, oh, I needed this. Man, I needed it. All my socks have all, you know, disappeared. I don't know what happened to all my socks. Thank God I got some new socks. Then you know what he needs because you threw it away. Do not try to buy them things that are lifetime purchases. Like a man that is over about 35 years old understands that when they buy a pair of shoes, dress shoes, for example, these will last them the rest of their life if they know how to take care of their shoes and they buy a quality pair of shoes. Because women may not realize this, but men's clothes, and they're going to get mad when they hear this, but when they make men's clothes, they make them to last forever. Now, women's clothes they make to tear up in a week, because they know women like to buy stuff, you know, so why bother making it to last? So when I buy this pair of leather black shoes, they're going to be in style forever until I am dead. So I can buy this pair of shoes and literally wear it the rest of my life if I just wear them on Sundays. Okay, you see how that goes? So don't make those kinds of purchases, because they are going, unless you're prepared to look at those shoes in his closet the rest of your life. Don't buy him something that is kind of crazy and gimmicky. Like a lot of people, like remember when they had those bass that would come on and sing "Take Me to the River," and you know, don't buy that, because once you get it, if he liked it, he's going to put it on the wall and he's never going to change it. It's going to be there until, you know, they haul him off, you know, his body away. He's never going to change it. So don't get something like that unless you are prepared to look at it the rest of your life. You go to Walmart and you start shopping and doing whatever it is you do, and he says, I'm going to go look at blah, blah, you know, whatever. You probably really never pay attention to where it is he goes. Pay attention to where he goes. If you have to follow him secretly, follow him and see where is he going when he goes and watch him. So he goes to the fishing section. If he goes to the fishing section and he looks around and he stops and he touches something and he picks it up and he looks at it, he wants it. He picks it up, looks at it, that's a good, get that. If he has more than one of something, get him another one. You might say, that is why? He's got, you know, 4 flashlights. He's got 4 flashlights. Why would you want? There's a reason he has 4 flashlights. He likes flashlights. He thinks flashlights are important. So if he has 4 Maglite flashlights, get him another Maglite flashlight. I guarantee you he will be, thank God, I got another Maglite. I love these things. He'll be happy. If he already has multiple ones, get him. You cannot go wrong. Men like to have backups of things. If they get in their mind that, you know, this is the best flashlight or this is the best, you know, whatever. If they think it's the best, they just think that the rest of their life is like he's got it in his head. He's never going to change. Now, let's say that you mess up and you buy something, a shirt, you know, or whatever. Try to get him to wear it at least one time. Men love to get any kind of compliment, any kind of pride. Like they want to do what works for them, okay? That's why they wear the same clothes, because those clothes apparently work for them. It's either nobody laughed at them or this. Somebody said something about how nice it looks. And you might think that there's just no way. I'm telling you, when he puts it on, you need to go, oh honey, you look good. That looks nice. That is so That shirt is so good. You look so good in that shirt. I mean, just carry on about how good he looks in the shirt. If possible, get somebody else to say it. All it takes is about 2 people to say that shirt looks nice. It works like a charm. That's not a card you just need to play. Be very judicious with that, because that is the secret. Brag on your husband. That is the secret to get your husband. And you would think, well, that's just kind of silly. Surely he wouldn't fall for that over and over again, but he will. Honey, thank you so much for taking out the garbage. I just cannot tell you how, next time he takes out the garbage, thank you so much. I'm so glad you thought of that. That was so, I was going to ask you. I didn't even have to ask you. You just know what to do. You would think that's not going to work. I'm telling you, that works. Men, they're like, and I don't mean this in a bad way. They're like dogs, and you train them, and you train them by saying those nice things, and they just, okay, well, she likes it, I'll do it again. She didn't fuss at me. She didn't fuss at me and say, I wish you would take out the garbage. She made a big deal out of me taking out the garbage. Anyway, you can believe that or not. Or you can fight with your husband the rest of your life and fuss at him and nag him and all that kind of stuff. Or you can say nice things to him and he'll do what you want, and he'll do it all the time. So whatever, do what you want to do with that one. That's a gold nugget right there. That's the way men think. Men love praise. Men love bragging. Men love to get trophies. Men love to get, that's why boys like to play video games, because you play the video game and you win, and then you get, oh cool, I won, and they give them a star, a star flashes up on the screen. I got a star. Men are suckers for that stuff. They cannot help it. Pay attention to the things he likes. Give him the same thing. You don't have to make it complicated. And if all else fails, give him a gift certificate to someplace like Tractor Supply Company, Menards. I think y'all have Menards up north, places like that. I think that's how you say it. Someplace that is a very manly kind of place, even if your husband is not very manly, because when you go into Bass Pro Shop or Tractor Supply or Menards or any of those places, it's not all man. It's not just a bunch of tools. It's mainly that. So when you walk in, it makes you feel like, but then you go over there, and you buy some socks for your boots. Or it's got, stuff that women can put in their kitchen, and stuff like that. So even though it is a man store, it makes the man feel manly because he got a man store card. And then he can go in the man store, and buy bird feed or whatever it is. He's like, yeah, my wife got me a Bass Pro Shop gift card for Christmas. That makes all the other men think you're going to go in there and, buy a rifle. But, you're really going to go in there and buy a shirt. Nichols Retirement Empire. You don't know what to buy your husband for Christmas? Now you know. Have a nice day.